Hello, my people. Our own, our own former governor, Donad is advising the government to do the needful. So government should listen to the masses and take to advice so that Nigeria will move forward. Former Cross Rivers governor, Donad has called on the federal government to reduce soaring energy prices as a critical step towards enhancing economic productivity and stabilizing Nigeria's fragile economy. Speaking as a guest on the social political program Inside Sources with Laulu Akande, aired on Channels Television, Duke expressed his concerns about the current economic policies under President Bola Tinubu's administration, particularly the near simultaneous removal of subsidy on petrol and electricity. Duke described the removal of these subsidies as a fundamental error, arguing that the policy shift is unsustainable and detrimental to the economic well-being of Nigerians. What we are doing to our people is just not sustainable. He lamented, we have got to revisit all those policies and put our people first. And this is not about subsidy. This is about enhancing the productivity of our people. Duke emphasized that reducing energy prices is crucial for boosting productivity across various sectors of the economy. According to him, when energy prices are lowered, citizens can engage in more productive activities, thereby stimulating economic growth. If you reduce energy prices and people become more productive, the economy will grow even further, Duke asserted, pointing to the significant impact of energy's cost on inflation and overall economic stability. Highlighting 4 major factors that contribute to inflation in Nigeria: high energy costs, over-inflated contracts, poor distribution of wealth, and high interest rates. Duke stressed the need for a comprehensive review of these economic drivers. We need to get the economic working for the people. That is the bottom line. At the end of the day, people don't care about how they are governed as much as they care about bread and butter, he said. Duke also pointed out the high unemployment rates and the dependency ratio as indicators of Nigeria's lack of productivity. He argued that productivity is a key determinant of a nation's stability, and urged the government to prioritize industrialization to shift away from Nigeria's current import-dependent economic model. Over 60% of the pressure on our foreign exchange earnings is due to oil imports. If we can demonstrate that, the exchange rate will dramatically drop, Duke explained. He further advocated for a re-evaluation of Nigeria's import practices, emphasizing the need to cultivate a productive manufacturing and agrarian economy. We are running an import-dependent economy, which is wrong, with 230 million people growing every year. We need to run a productive manufacturing agrarian economy. We are not doing that. We literally import everything at the expense of our people, Duke stated, stressing that a shift towards self-sufficiency would alleviate the economic pressures faced by Nigeria. Duke also highlighted the adverse effects of a high energy price on local industries and multinational companies operating in Nigeria. He noted that several international manufacturing companies have exited Nigeria recently, driven by the high cost of production and unfavorable exchange rates. Among those who have left are notable companies like Kimberly Clark, the manufacturer of Huggies and Cortez diapers, as well as Prosca and Gamble, P&G, GlaxoSmithKline, Unilever, and Safi Avitis, Nigeria. Duke criticized the policy of pegging oil and gas prices to international standards without considering the local context, which he believes has made it difficult for domestic industries to strive. A lot of companies are leaving Nigeria today because of the cost of production and the exchange rate, he said, advocating for energy prices to be domesticated to support local refineries and industries. The former governor underscored the urgency of addressing these economic challenges, particularly as Nigeria grapples with a severe economic crisis triggered by the dual policies of petrol subsidy removal and the unification of forest windows. He warned that if these issues are not promptly and effectively addressed, the country risks losing more businesses and further plunging its economy into disarray. Duke's critics of the current administration's economic policies is not just about pointing out flaws. It is called to action to urge the government to put the welfare of the Nigerians people at forefront of its policy, making decisions suggesting that the focus should be on creating an environment that enhances productivity and economic growth. The function of a government is to ensure the productivity of its citizens within an orderly environment, Duke reminded. In conclusion, Duke's message is clear. Nigeria needs to pivot towards policies that reduce energy costs, encourage local production, and reduce dependence on imports. By doing so, the nation can create a more stable and productive economy that benefits all Nigerians. It is a call for the government to reassess its current trajectory and to prioritize the needs of its people over rigid adherence to economic theories or international benchmarks. What do you think? Should the government rethink its approach to energy pricing? How do you believe Nigeria can best foster a productive and self-sufficient economy? My brothers and sisters, what do you think of what the former governor have said and advised the government? Will the government take to his advice? If they should take to his advice, it will be better for us all in Nigeria. My people, share your thoughts and let's continue the conversation. Your voice matters in shaping the future of our nation. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.